The Portuguese forward died in the early hours of Thursday morning while he was traveling in the supercar near Zamora with his fellow footballer brother Andre, 26, who was also killed in the crash. Jota was on his way to Santander to catch an overnight ferry back to the UK in time for the start of Liverpool's pre-season training on Monday after he was advised not to fly following lung surgery, it was reported in his home country today. His untimely death at 28, which has sent shockwaves around the world, comes just 11 days after the father of 3 married his childhood sweetheart in what he emotionally described just yesterday as a day we will never forget. The Lamborghini's tire is believed to have blown out while overtaking on the A52 by the town of Cernadia, near Zamora in northwestern Spain, close to the border with Portugal. The supercar came off the road, rolled and then burst into flames just after 12:30 a.m., 11:30 p.m. UK time, on Thursday. The emergency services were called but the brothers could not be saved and are said to have been identified by the vehicle's number plate. Shocking footage shows the charred remains of the supercar flipped over on the side of the main road, with emergency crews seen investigating nearby. Video obtained by Spanish media shows the car's trajectory until it left the road and crashed into a fireball. Tire marks show where the Lamborghini veered off the road, while broken parts of the central reservation can be seen strewn across the ground. Portuguese superstar Cristiano Ronaldo, who celebrated winning the Nations League alongside Jota less than a month ago, said the star's death makes no sense, adding, "We will all miss you." Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner today joined Liverpool fans gathering outside Anfield as they left tributes including wreaths, flowers and Jota's number 20 shirt which will forever go down in history. Jota had just married Ruth Cardozo, the mother of his 3 children, and described himself as the luckiest man in the world to be her husband, sharing moving footage of their wedding day in his final Instagram post on Wednesday afternoon. The couple married on June 22 in Porto, the footballer's home city. Ruth shared more wedding day pictures in a social media post yesterday and said, "My dream come true." Jota replied in the comments, "I'm the lucky one." It's understood he was headed to Santander to catch a ferry to the UK after being advised not to fly following lung surgery. Liverpool's pre-season training is due to begin on Monday. CNN Portugal said medics told the Liverpool star he shouldn't catch a plane after the surgery. The channel's sports editor Rui Laura said today live on air, the surgery he had was lung surgery and he had been advised against flying following this. He was on his way to the northern Spanish port city of Santander to cross the ferry and reach the UK that way and carry on with the car once he reached Britain. He was on his way to Liverpool with his brother. The Lamborghini crash happened on the A52 in the province of Zamora. The Spanish road is a key route taken by drivers after leaving northern Portugal as they head for the ports of Santander and Bilbao or drive northeast towards France. Emergency services in the Castilla and Leon region confirmed the crash and 2 fatalities at around 12:35 a.m. on Thursday morning. Diogo and Andre's deaths were confirmed by the Portuguese Football Federation. The 112 Castilla y León operations room received several calls reporting a vehicle accident at km 65 of the A52, in the municipality of Cernadia, Zamora. A car was reported to have been involved in an accident and the vehicle was on fire, a statement read. 112 notified the Zamora Traffic Police, the Zamora Provincial Council Fire Brigade, and the Sasol Emergency Coordination Center of this accident. From there, a medical emergency unit and the primary care medical staff from the Montbui Health Center were sent, who confirmed the death of 2 people on the scene. The number plate on the Lamborghini was reportedly key to identifying the brothers. A spokesman for the Civil Guard in Zamora said he wasn't in a position to say who was driving the car that crashed, but that they believe the car suffered a blowout from the marks on the road. They added, "At this moment in time it is impossible to say at exactly what speed the car was going, but that is something the Civil Guard investigators will be able to detail at least approximately in their final report from things like the skid marks. What I can confirm is that no other vehicle was involved and no one else was hurt." The Lamborghini was traveling in the direction of Benavente in the neighboring province of Leon, but it is not yet clear exactly where the men were heading. The Portuguese national football team have said they are devastated by the death of Liverpool forward Diogo, adding that he was not only a fantastic player with almost 50 caps for the national team, but also an extraordinary person who was respected by all his teammates and opponents. His death was confirmed by Pedro Proença, head of the Portuguese Football Federation. He said in a statement, The Portuguese Football Federation and all of Portuguese football are completely devastated by the deaths of Diogo Jota